it's now time for us to present to you WEFM's Midday News, coming to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
Yard sale! Quartz is having an epic yard sale on October 4th and 5th. 2 days of unbeatable bargains. We're clearing out treasures at jaw-dropping prices. And we've got something for everyone. It's a yard sale you won't want to miss. October 4th and 5th at Rosa Warehouse, Annosville. Terms and conditions apply. Quartz, bringing value home.
Welcome to WEFM's Midday News. I am your presenter, Dianna Cain. In local news, the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force has released a statement on the cause of death of 13-year-old Matthew De Souza. Matthew's body was found on the beach at Sion Hill Bay on Monday, 30th of September 2024. Preliminary reports indicated that his body was found naked from the waist down with apparent injuries to the head. A press release from the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force stated a post-mortem examination conducted on October 2nd, 2024, revealed that De Souza's cause of death was drowning due to or as a consequence of blunt trauma to the head. One person is currently assisting the police with inquiries, and investigations are ongoing. Further updates will be provided as the investigation progresses. The Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force urges the public that every effort is being made to diligently investigate these and other serious crimes and bring those responsible to justice. The industry unit within the Ministry of Agriculture has announced a small business grant program that will provide some financial assistance to businesses in the agro-processing sector. The program was specially developed by the unit to help agro-processors in St. Vincent and the Grenadines to improve their competitiveness and will award grants of up to $2,000 for product development, packaging and labeling, innovation, and product testing. Applicants for grants, including entrepreneurs and agro-processors, must have an existing business name under which they are currently operating. The business must operate in St. Vincent and the Grenadines and have an annual turnover of no more than 50,000 EC dollars. Applicants must also be working along with or indicate commitment to working along with the Center for Enterprise Development Incorporated, the CED, and the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Bureau of Standards, and must submit to verification and consultative visits by the SVG Bureau of Standards and the CED, respectively. The program will also provide capacity building trainings to successful applicants who must attend and successfully complete a basic business skills development training program with the CED. Application forms are available at the industry unit located on the second floor of the National Insurance Services building in Kingstown or at the CED office on Grenville Street. Applications close on October 15th, 2024. Opposition Senator Israel Bruce has criticized the way in which the government has utilized available resources in the aftermath of Hurricane Beryl's impact on St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Senator Bruce, during an appearance on WEFM's Activated Mornings program, suggested that a better option in the circumstance would be to just provide those affected by the Category 4 hurricane with the building materials needed and have them ascertain labor for the rehabilitation work on their own. He said that if the relief efforts were managed by an NDP-led government, there would be a greater flexibility allowed in the rehabilitation exercise. We hear more from Senator Bruce.
If you ask me, and I believe a number of my colleagues share this particular view, that if the government was to use resources that were provided to the government, whether through grants or soft loans, and provide, let's say, the materials, for example, to a lot of people in the Grenadines, they would find the labor and ensure, of course, all you have to do is just to demand that construction is done to a particular standard, because we can't find ourselves repeating the same set of things that has affected us now. So that when we talk about constructing new homes, for example, in the Grenadines, or forever, for that matter, anywhere in St. Vincent, we have to build to a particular standard. And one of the things that we'll do differently, though, is to to give greater flexibility to the rehabilitation exercise so that the people of the Southern Grenadines are more integrally involved in deciding and in ensuring that the exercise is sped up. That's one thing for sure I will do differently.
That was Opposition Senator Israel Bruce. During his appearance on the program, Senator Bruce also highlighted the plight of those in the agricultural sector in SVG as it pertains to the issue of predial larceny, highlighting what an NDP government would do to combat this issue. In regional news, the University of the West Indies has announced the appointment of a new pro vice chancellor for the Board of Undergraduate Studies. Effective August 1st, 2024, Professor Canute Thompson will take up the new role as the head of the Office of the Board for Undergraduate Studies, the OBUS. Professor Thompson will be responsible for driving policy development and implementation for quality assurance and regionalism across all undergraduate and sub-degree programming at the UE and its regional and global affiliates. Canute Thompson is a professor of educational policy, planning, and leadership who serves as director of the Caribbean Center for Educational Planning, the CCEP, and was the project director for the UE Governance Recommendation and Implementation Committee from 2022 to 2024. The Commonwealth of Dominica Police Force has reported that there is a decrease in murders but an increase in drug peddling for 2024. Acting Chief of Police Davidson Valerie reported, "This year we have seen the highest amount of cocaine seizure in Dominica within a 4-month period when compared to previous years. The street value of these drugs amounted to over 67 million EC dollars. 8 individuals had been arrested, while 4 had been charged and are pending trial." Valerie shared that the officers have remained determined in their efforts to fight crime, with improvements in their police presence and patrols across the country. The Commonwealth of Dominica Police have recorded 9 murders for 2024 so far, a decline in numbers when compared to 2022 and 2023. In international news, Mexico has elected its first female president, Claudia Sheinbaum. Speaking to Congress, President Sheinbaum said, "It's time for women. Women have arrived to shape the destiny of our beautiful nation." She began her first speech as president by thanking her political mentor and predecessor, Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador, referring to him as the most important political leader and social warrior in Mexico's modern history. Speaking to a local news agency, the president said, "Before, we couldn't even vote, and when you could, it was to vote for the person your husband told you to vote for. Thank God that has changed, and I get to live it." Promising to govern fairly using her knowledge and experiences, President Sheinbaum congratulated her inaugural speech by saying, "I am a mother, grandmother, scientist, woman of faith, and now president." In sports, former West Indies cricketer Dwayne Bravo has retired from all forms of cricket after sustaining an injury during a match in the Caribbean Premier League, the CPL. In a post made on his social media page, Bravo stated, "My mind wants to keep going, but my body can no longer endure the pain, the breakdowns, and the strain." He added, "I can't put myself in a position where I might let down my teammates, my fans, or the teams I represent. So with a heavy heart, I officially announce my retirement from the sport. Today, the champion bids farewell." Bravo became the first male cricketer to take more than 600 wickets in all T20 matches and ended up with 631 wickets at an average of 24.40 runs and economy of 8.26 per over. He won 3 Indian Premier League titles with the Chennai Super Kings and is currently third on the list of most wickets taken with 183, as well as the T20 World Cup on 2 occasions with the West Indies. Bravo, who played 40 tests and 164 one-day internationals, let's say that again. Bravo, who played 40 tests and 164 one-day internationals for the West Indies before retiring from international cricket in 2021, will take up a mentor role with IPL champions Kolkata Knight Riders. Bravo retires as the most decorated player in CPL history with 5 titles to his name, including 3 with the Trinbago Knight Riders. This has been WEFM's Midday News, and I have been your presenter, Dianna Cain. Join us again at 3 o'clock as we bring to you WEFM's 3 p.m. news. WEFM's Midday News was brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
Yard sale! Quartz is having an epic yard sale on October 4th and 5th. 2 days of unbeatable bargains. We're clearing out treasures at jaw-dropping prices. And we've got something for everyone. It's a yard sale you won't want to miss. October 4th and 5th at Rosa Warehouse, Arnosville. Terms are good.